Welcome back to another video, and in today's one I'm going to just be taking you through my camera bag, what I take with me normally. It's quite interesting, so hope you enjoy. Just had to adjust the camera as the dog has come in and wanting to sit with me, so got a little guest. But anyways, I'm studying a joint honours in photography and marketing, which basically means I'm spending my time studying 2 subjects instead of 1, which is great fun but also extremely stressful. So that means that one day a week I have a day which is just my photography lectures, and I've started taking in my camera bag because it's so much more convenient as it is designed to carry the amount of weight that's in it, whereas my original rucksack, which I use when I have marketing, isn't designed for that. So this is my camera bag. It's a K&F concept one, and it was a Christmas gift a few years ago. You've got a slot to put your tripod in, it just pulls down. It's got support and it opens from the back like many camera bags do. Oops, sorry funny. So, in the main section I have I've got the lenses split up into 3 things, so I've got 4 lenses in here. One of them is my complete go-to on all situations. So my go-to lens is this, which I treated myself to recently because I invested in a gimbal as well, and I needed a lens that worked on that with my current one, which zoomed, which wasn't just a fixed 50. So I invested in this, which is the Canon 24 to 70mm L prime lens, not prime, L series lens, and on that I've just got the UV filter from Earth. I usually have a CPL on this, but with it getting darker earlier and it just being darker because it's winter here, it's so much easier just to stick UV on it because that way it protects it, but it's still like, I've still got a filter on it. But this is my go-to lens, it's just so flexible. And this is the one lens that is always fixed to my camera if I'm not shooting motorsport. But even then it's probably still on there because I shoot some behind the scenes stuff and it's just such a convenient lens to have. Next thing I have is this thing, which I just use to blow the dust out of the sensor on my camera and out of the back of the lenses before I clip them onto my camera, so it's pretty simple. Next I've got my camera body, which again, this is a pretty, it's coming up to a year that I've had this now actually, and again it's secondhand off of eBay because for camera kit eBay is your best friend. So it's the 5D Mark III. I'm kind of wishing I got the Mark IV because it's got a touchscreen and it can Wi-Fi connect to your phone, but other than that I adore this. It's so handy as it has because it's the Pro series of Canon cameras. It's got your flash mounts and everything, so you can connect to studio flashes and have them fire when your camera fires. It's got such a weight to it, which I love. I'm personally a massive fan of mirror cameras as opposed to, I've never tried mirrorless, but I just love the weight of mirrored cameras. So I use the Canon 5D Mark III and that's always in there, pretty much with my 24 to 70mm on it. Next up, more lenses. We've got a standard 50mm prime, which I love this and I do reach for this a lot, but when I first got my Canon, my 5D, I used this a lot as it was one of my only full frame lens, which wasn't a zoom. So good little lens. It's great for street stuff when you don't want to look as though you're in someone's face because you've got a zoom lens on. So that's the 50mm. Next up we have another secondhand lens off of eBay, which was also my first motorsport lens. It's super affordable, which is why I got it. It's the Sigma 70 to 300mm, and this fits full frame and crop frame sensors. This has got a CPL on it because CPL is my favourite filter and things to have on a lens really. But this was my first motorsport, very compact. I still use this if we're going on the motorbike, as it's super easy to just stick in the top box. I hardly reach for it now for motorsport, as I've got a new lens that I treated myself to. And the final lens that is in my camera bag is this one, which I got as a Christmas present from my aunt one year. It's a Holger Lens, and it's effectively kind of like a pinhole style thing that the back kind of has like a pinhole style thing in it. It's really interesting. I don't often reach for it because it's not particularly, like, you can't zoom in it, it's a prime lens, but it creates a very interesting effect. And the last thing I have is just my batteries, which I've got 3 of because you need a lot of batteries if you're doing shoots, and I've got a 16-volt one that lives in here, which is for the microphone, which I'm currently using. So that's all the stuff that constantly lives in there. But when I'm going to uni, I tend to take some other stuff. So I take this Anchor adapter for my laptop, which just has all the ports in it that you need, because I've got the 2020 MacBook, so it's a bit of a faff with ports, but I adore it. A Bluetooth mouse that I recently invested in because of video editing on Premiere Pro on a laptop, and some photo editing. It's so handy to have one of these. A screwdriver, which is more so for fixing my camera to the mount for my tripod, just to tighten it into a gimbal. And a 4TB hard drive, which I've got so many of these. One is for admin stuff, the other's for work, and this is just photo, video and uni, which is mainly for photography, uni, and it's got a USB-C adapter on the end of it. So that is everything that's in my camera bag for a day at uni, or if I'm just grabbing it to go on a general shoot. Pretty much one lens stays attached to my camera the entire time, but having options is good. So I hope you enjoyed the video and seeing what is in my camera bag on a general basis.